Welcome to another edition of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Lummerheim. Alright, this is the new series with our more realistic vehicles. This is the only vehicle that's not more realistic at the moment. This is the Clayson New Holland. I didn't want to deal with the fire, so this is what we have at the moment. Now, this is a small little map. Not too big. I'll show you what it looks like. That's how big it is. So it's kind of like medium-sized-ish, kind of small. I would read you the information here, but it's in German, so I don't understand German, so it's not very helpful. We don't want missions at all. Thank you very much. So let's get started. I have not done anything on this map yet. I barely even know where things are yet. Still working on these things, so it's a pretty nice looking map actually. It's not too bad. Nice little small little map. Oh my goodness, we need to get away from that rooster. Oh, apparently we can walk through that door. This is a German map, as you've probably figured out by now. That does mean that some things are... You can walk through some things. I discovered it seems to be a German map thing. Walking through the trees and whatnot. So we got some, looks like wheat, I think? That's a kind of an interesting texture, actually. What are we at? Is it barley? Really? Yeah, I guess it's barley. It's an odd texture. Anyways, like we got field number 7 here, which is ready to go. This is how you start with the map, basically. We start with 3 fields. 3 fields is good enough. It's more realistic, so I don't know what to expect because I don't really play with more realistic vehicles. Ooh, we got ruts right here too. Nice. We only own 3 fields. We have a few cows. We got 10 cows already that have no productivity as of right now, and we have 5 sheep, and we don't have anything to do with the sheep either, so whoops. So let's go get started. Here is our, it looks like manure, but that looks like straw. It's supposed to be manure, I think, there, but that's straw. Alright, so let's get started. So we got our New Holland here. I'll see if I can find a New Holland or a more realistic version of a combine. And we'll see what we can do from there. So remember, these are supposed to be shorter episodes. So we're going to try and work with that. I have to try and remember to keep them short as opposed to having them long like I normally would. But, you know, that's the way it goes, so we'll see how it is. Alright, let's get our combine started and going. There we go. Oof. So let me just show you the equipment. Let me move the combine out of the way. I'm just going to start them up first of all. And I better keep the map open because I'm not sure where this field is. Field 7. Alright, so let's turn left here. That's not going to be very helpful, is it? Maybe. I have to learn where everything is. Relearning where stuff is in a map is always fun. I guess we have... Gonna try and keep it as realistic as possible because seeing as we're playing with more realistic. So like I mentioned, this is the only vehicle I have at the moment that isn't more realistic. Everything else is. And the only reason why I didn't grab a more realistic combine is I didn't want the fire. And I couldn't... I'm sure there is a more realistic version of this, and if there is, I will definitely switch it out, but I didn't find one when I looked for one, so... Alright, let's just nip on the road here quickly. I don't think anybody's going to say anything, so... As you can see, it's a nice looking map. It is a German map, as I mentioned, so it is going to be interesting. I need to... what do I need to do with these things? I forget. I haven't used this combine in a while. Attach dividers. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's start harvesting here. I haven't set any courses up or anything like that. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, there it is. Oof. Scared me for a second there. Alright, so let's start harvesting this around the side. Oh, that's a little quick. Let's slow that down a little bit. So, as I mentioned a while back, one of the things we have to be careful about is with the more realistic mod and courseplay, because they don't play well together. So, in light of that, I will probably be doing... Whoa, what am I hitting? I guess that was the tree. I thought I missed the tree. Ooh, that's really tight there. Jeez. Holy cow. Better be careful about that. So we are going to be doing... I'm probably going to do a lot of the work manually on this particular map. I meant to put one more vehicle in here when I started it up, but I didn't, so we're going to start without it. And one of the interesting things about this map is, when I originally started messing around with this map, I was trying to get more realistic vehicles, and it wouldn't have let me get more realistic vehicles because I didn't have the more realistic engine installed, which was kind of funny. I didn't realize you needed to have the engine installed as well. So I'll need to remember to take out the engine every single time I do that. So, yeah, let's just turn around here. It's a nice looking map. Lots of green, lots of mountains. That is going to make it a bit more interesting. Not with this vehicle specifically, but definitely with the other vehicles we have, it is going to make it quite challenging, I believe. Alright, so let's do this pass here as well, and then what we'll do is we'll go grab our vehicles. I said we were going to look at the vehicles, and I totally missed that out. I'm going to pass that up. I just wanted to get started on this map, I guess. Jeez. We are getting some straw, so we could use the straw to give to our cows. But we actually don't have anything to collect straw with. Ooh, that's going to be a bit of a problem. And I know that there is an older style vehicle that we could use to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop the combine right here and pipe out. And let's go hop into our vehicles. Actually, you know what? Let me just stop this. There we go. And let's go. Let me go show you what the vehicles I actually had. I just got jumped right into it without even showing the vehicles. Jeez. Oh man, that's a really big. Is this the silo? Oh my goodness, it is. That's huge. It feels really big, at least. All right, so here's our dairy barn. Let's take a quick little peek in here. Can I get in this door? I have a feeling I might need to install a particular mod. That's for our liquid manure. I'm sure I can get in there. Probably just not without a vehicle. Alright, so these are the vehicles we have. Oh, there's another silo here too. Weird. So this is the International 844S. Can I put anything on the front? I don't know. Nope. This is part of a big package of... they're all basically very similar tractors, and they're all more realistic. So pick that one up. That tractor is... Let me just go to owned. That tractor is all-wheel drive, more realistic version. It is an 80 horsepower engine, max speed of 29.7 kilometers an hour. That's the one vehicle we have. We also have the more realistic Farmall 300, which is a 33 horsepower tractor, part of the vintage package. And we have the Minneapolis Moline grain drill. Note this one you do need to cultivate before. We have the more realistic Crone Elms Land, which holds a little bit there. Holds 5.25 meter. I'm not sure what M3 stands for. I can never remember. 5,000 liters, what it boils down to. We also have the Tomlin 7-tine cultivator, which you need a minimum of 65 horsepower, maximum of 150. So our tractor, our International, right here, has enough horsepower to handle our cultivator. Where is our cultivator? I must have not reset it. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's the 7-tine cultivator. And we also have this little guy here. It is the, let me just see the name here. It's a 350 liter polytank sprayer. So I went with a sprayer. This is a bit bigger, and it doesn't say how much horsepower, how much you need to have for this. So we're gonna have to wing it a little bit. All right. So because this is the more realistic engine, the way these tractors work, rear alternative mirror. You know there's mirrors on this? Let's get in here. I didn't even notice this. I haven't driven these too much. 7 or numpad 7. Oh wow, they actually do work. That's cool. Just that one though, huh? Anyways, they're nice, not bad looking tractors on the inside. We have the all-wheel drive on. We can turn it off. And we can bring up the information as well. Keypad 2 is our hazards. There we go. Nice. We can go left, right. Not that interesting. Oh, there's more to it. The rest is in German. Case IH agricultural. It was built between 1975 and 1989. And the rest is not that important. Horsepower 80 or PR. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow, there's even more. Anyway, so the way this works is, so that's why I don't use Courseplay with more realistic mods, because of this shenanigans. So you have to like guess where things are. So, anyways, that's one of the reasons why. So I'm gonna try and avoid using Courseplay because it's gonna be annoying to use. Anyways, I probably have some courses. Yeah, it's from. For whatever reason, Courseplay always remembers the courses from previous maps you played on. So the way it works is we have all-wheel drive on. So with more weight you have, the more slip you have. Basically, that's how it works. I'm just actually going to change this to... no, what button is it? This button right here. There we go. Alright, so let's start this tractor up. Yes. A lot of talking and not much moving. So this tractor has quite a bit of pickup, actually. It's got dynamic exhaust, which is nice. But one of the things that's kind of interesting about these, is that you have to kind of feather the throttle, I guess, kind of is what I'm thinking of. Because what happens is you have to like change gears. So if you look, oh, I can't do it. If you look up the top right hand corner there, it goes. There's the down arrow. So that shows you that I'm in reverse, and then if I hit the up arrow, it shows I'm moving forward. But wait, as the faster you go, it won't go back into gear. So let's see if I can get a demonstration here. Whoa, whew, that was close. So as I go forward, it shows I have increased slip. So if I want to try and slow down, like, it's going to take a little bit of time there. So this tractor is not too bad, actually, but some of the other ones get a little worse. So we don't have anything. Whoa. We don't have anything. This is, oh my goodness. We don't have anything in here yet. But once we do, it'll be even worse because we'll have a lot more slip. Alright, so let's go and get underneath this pipe here. Oh, this tractor's, wow, jeez. There we go. Let's just leave that right there, driving the straw a little bit. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that to unload. And we'll go from there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Look at that. So that was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be to drive. I've messed around with vehicles that are more realistic, but not much, to be honest with you. So that was a bit of an experience. Oh goodness. Alright, so let's do a little bit more harvesting, and this might be a slightly longer episode. Some people were saying make your episodes 20 minutes for this season, or for this map, the small map. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to make them too long. The whole idea was to keep them short. But we'll see how it goes. Alright. I really like this map. I was going to choose, a lot of people suggested to go back to the newbie farm for the more realistic map, or for the small farm map. But the newbie farm really isn't a small map. It's actually pretty large. So that's one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant to go there for a smaller, for a small map. So I figured might as well go here and work on this smaller map. Alright, now let's back up. We need to do a headland here so we don't run into everything. There we go, perfect. Alright, so as you can see, it's a really green map. We got lots of mountains here. I'm not sure where in Germany it actually is. They have the lights installed, so if you have that mod installed, and you go past through the lights, you will get a ticket, I believe, but I don't have that installed right now, so we're not going to get any tickets. So, which is good. Nice little train station there. Looks like it's just regular railway, not high-speed railway or anything like that. So, it's kind of cool. Alright. But all in all, a really nice looking map. I checked it out a while back, and I really liked the size of it. I really like the way how green it is, and just the way it looks. It's just a really nice, well put together map. I believe it's one of the featured maps on Mod Hoster. It was a while ago at least. I don't know if it still is. I'm sure it still is. If it was once, it still is, but I don't know. I saw it and I'm like, oh, this is a really nice little map, and it kept stayed in my mind for a really long time, and I figured, hey, might as well check it out. And then when I came up with the idea of doing a shorter season, I was like, hey, you know what? Or shorter episodes. I figured, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that on a small map. And then this is the map that popped in my mind because I was like, hey, you know what? That's a really sweet little map there. So kind of like the newbie farm, I guess. Not the newbie farm. I'm sorry, the old family farm is what I'm thinking of. Not quite. I think the old family farm's smaller than this map even. But this one's still pretty sweet. There we go. Let's raise the head there, and then try not to hit the trees. That would be so difficult. Could you imagine trying to maneuver like this? Jeez. Oh, in the game, I'm not that worried about hitting. Well, I am worried about hitting things, but not as much as I would be in real life. Like, do you imagine like wrecking like a? Well, this piece of equipment is not that expensive, but if you already have like a bigger piece of equipment, could you imagine how difficult that could be in terms of how much it would cost and stuff like that? Ugh, I would not want to do that. Alright, so let's lift the header up here and just back up. That's annoying. This is why you have mirrors on things. Oh my goodness. Totally gonna hit that tree. Like if this was a more realistic combine, I definitely would have hit that tree. Because it doesn't stop so easily. Like with the more realistic tractors, they just stop really. It takes a little bit of time for them to stop. So, all right, so we got our headland done. This is good, and we're coming right up to our other tractor here. So we'll probably be about 100% once we get there. That is perfect. So what we're gonna do is pipe this out. Actually, we can probably 95%. We're gonna be pretty close. Pretty close. Let's put the pipe out there. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. It's like I planned that. Excellent. All right, let's hop back in. Wow, I feel like there was a mighty sprint there. Jeez, I don't know what happened. I jumped out and was like, whew, that was quick. Alright, so let's do a little bit of a UE up here. It's funny, this tractor starts off really quiet and then like speeds up a lot. It's really strange. I don't know why it does it. But it's kind of cool. If you look at the exhaust there, it really starts spouting out there once you hit the gas. Perfect. Alright, so I said I would keep these episodes short, so that's a first episode of, I'm not sure if I want to call this Season 5. It's kind of like Season 5-ish, I guess, maybe? Anyways, this is the first episode. We'll keep them short. Nice and short and sweet for those people who like the shorter episodes. So we're here playing on Lomerheim. My name's Ian Robson. This is Farming Simulator 2013, and I'll catch you guys later.